Alright, what you see here is a Hunter Preference ceiling fan. I got this from Brandon C. Johnson. This is 2 out of the 8 fans that I got from him. So, yeah, it's a pretty nice fan. I do like it a lot. Especially that's in the very unique finish that I've never seen before in person, terracotta. So, yeah. These shades are not original to the fan. Neither is the light kit. Or the light kit came with the fan, but like when Brandon got it, but light kit was obviously bought separate, since this fan wasn't sold with a light kit. But yeah, even though this fan is pretty rare or slash uncommon, the light kit is definitely rare because you don't really find them in this finish. And I never even knew they made them in this finish at all, to be honest. But yeah, it has these nice woodish looking blades, basically the same. It's almost the same finish as the hardwood floor, to be honest. And there's the Hunter logo right there. And yeah, this fan is from the second quarter of 1996. Yeah, and this is basically kind of like an Infiniti ceiling fan in some ways, like the motor housing and the switch housing is similar. But this is pretty nice looking. I wouldn't install this in my bedroom because it wouldn't match anything in here. If it was a white one, I'd probably be more tempted to. If it was white and it had these blades on it, it could be a possible change. But I like the Infiniti more. It's more unique looking in my opinion. And yeah. I'm just sending a message to Todd Thompson asking me, aka Todd Ceiling Fan Man, no, Todd the Fan Man, asking why this is gonna be uploaded tomorrow. It's about midnight now. I'm not uploading it because it's a bit late now, and I want to go to sleep. So Todd, whenever you watch this, just know that when you see this, you'll figure it out. I'm not gonna tell you until you watch the video. So yeah. Yeah. I'm using these CFL light bulbs since these are the only light bulbs I have for testing fans. And it is these shades I think look pretty nice on I figured to show it from the top view. Now somebody, Jack Patterson 7, mentioned in the new fan video I did this fan that the vents were very similar to the Kenmore. That the fan reminded them of the Kenmore kind of the vents, and I actually didn't even notice that until you pointed it out. So good eye, Jack Patterson 7. Yeah, it looks very nice with the light on it. I would like to install this fan if I could find a good spot for it. But there's just nowhere that it would match in this house, in this apartment. But maybe whenever I get my own place, the kitchen. I'd like to put this in the that'd probably be like the best spot for it. Has a nice kitchen look to it. But yeah. So let's go ahead and in case you haven't watched the new fan video I did of this fan, something I find a bit odd is the screws that hold the blades in place, the screws that hold the switch housing in place, and the pull chain for the fan is chrome, but the chain for the light kit is brass. That's something that me and Brandon noticed, and we found that to be a bit odd. So yeah, and also I will post a video that Brandon did of this fan in the description below. So yeah, so should probably be uploaded about maybe 11 a.m. by somewhere around then. So yeah. So let's start off with low. And it is being held in place by the pull chains that you saw in it. Pull chains look great on this fan, but since one of the pull chains is brass, one of them is chrome. Well, for the fan and light that is, it's kind of, and both of the pull chains that are attached to it are brass. I feel like it's a bit of a mismatch, mostly because of it's mostly because the light kit has a brass one as well, so that one matches, but if the fan one was brass, it would match a lot better. But I do think it does look better with the chrome pull chain. Brass looks a bit weird on this finish. If it was Verde, it would definitely look better with the brass, but it looks, I feel like the chrome fits this fan a lot better. But yeah, I am glad that it has the terracotta light kit. That's a major plus for me. And it's very similar to an Infiniti. I don't think I've ever seen a terracotta in person before, until I've seen this one. I've seen videos of them on YouTube. I've seen one that Close Mako has in terracotta, and the one that Will Hollow had in Verde. I don't know if he still has it. I don't think he does, but yeah, I've seen some videos of them on YouTube. They are pretty neat looking. Pretty unique looking fan from the 90s from Hunter. Like right around, I don't know when they first started selling them, but since it's 96, I'm guessing the mid 90s. I'm not sure, but I think maybe 1995 is maybe the first year they started to sell them. That's my guess, but I could be wrong. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and show it with the light while it's on no speed. This is a very nice fan. Honestly, if I was to like have a kitchen that had like a reddish rock, like I think it's like kind of like the granite look that it has. Like if it was like a reddish looking granite, and had red cabinets, this would definitely be in the kitchen. Well, not red cabinets, even wood cabinets. I think that would be very nice for this. That would be a very nice setting for this fan. Just picturing it in my mind right now, I think that the fan would be perfect for that setting. In fact, I actually might be tempted just to do that setting. Like if I was to get my own place, I would actually try to make the kitchen just like that, just so I can put this up. I really feel like this would be a permanent fan for the kitchen if I had that set up. But, it's a very nice fan. I do like the finish on it. I'm glad it has the matching light here because it actually makes the finish stand out more. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shut off the light and move the fan up to medium. I'm pretty sure the Hunter preference fans had basically the same type of switch cap that the Infiniti would have. I think, I'm not sure, but since it's the same style fan, it wouldn't surprise me. Definitely, I actually would like to find a Verde preference or a Verde Studio Series. Well, Brandon does have a Verde Studio Series, so one of these days I might be able to get it from him, hopefully. I wouldn't mind putting this in my mom's bedroom as well if I was able to put one there. I do like the St. Clair better for her because I feel like it matches her. It will be nicer looking for her than this, but since that fan's all messed up, I feel like this will be a better one. Well, actually, no, I think the right at home will still be a better choice because I would like to have it with the green blaze if I was still able to put that one up over there, but the walnut side of that, I think it's called, the walnut blaze on the Green Hunter fan that I have would actually match the room better because it's like a wooden mantle, and the mantle's coloration is basically the same as the wood blaze on the Green Hunter. And also, it wouldn't look as out of place if it was all green. If it was all green, it would look a lot more out of place. If it was like a green motor with wooden blades, it wouldn't look too out of place. This might look a bit out of place actually if it was to go there, to be honest. So yeah, this probably wouldn't be a good spot for it. Yeah, if I had a white one, this actually could be a fan that I'd put in my bedroom just because I like the look of somewhat of the modern looking hunters, like from the ones that have like a somewhat modern look to it, not a completely modern look. But yeah, I mean the most modern I'd go for hunter is like a Passport 3 era, like the mid 2000s and stuff like that. Alright, let me go ahead and show it with the light while it's on medium. Another thing I'd like to put in my bedroom one of these days is a 100 Millennium. I think that would be a very nice fan to have in here. But I don't really see those almost at all on YouTube. I think the only one I've seen is the one that Cole has, so I'm not sure those are a rare fan from Hunter. Hunter Sojourn or Dimensions. I don't know, there's like 2 names for them. I'd like to have that too in my bedroom. Yeah, I feel like this, even though I like the Passport 2 in the kitchen, I feel like if I was to have my own place, Passport 2 would probably be in the dining room and this will be in the kitchen. I feel like this one has more of a kitchen look than the Passport 2. Well, it depends on how the kitchen looks. If it looks more modern, I feel like this would be a better choice. If it looks somewhat modern but somewhat older looking like the one I have here, then the Passport 2 looks better. Although this would actually look good there too, but it wouldn't match with anything, that's the issue. So yeah, let's go ahead and move it up to high. What happened? There we go. But the only thing it would actually match with is the blade finish. The blade finish will match with the color of the wall, and that's it. Pretty powerful fan. It does move a good amount of air. It's making the Infiniti white kit shake a bit. I actually just noticed that the blade finish is basically the same finish as the wood, like the frame of my bed. I think this actually could be like a maple finish, the blade, to be honest. It looks very similar to the maple blades that I put on the White Delta 2 back when I tested it before I left for the DR over the summer. Still working on getting a white LCA for it so I can put it in my bedroom one of these days. But sadly, it has yet to happen. Yeah, it does move a pretty good amount of air. It's an older 100, so it's not surprising. I'm bringing it in closely so you guys can hear the air movement. Yeah, this will definitely make a very nice kitchen fan. In fact, I think I might put this in my kitchen whenever I get my own place, like in the future, in the next 4 or 5 years. I don't care that it's not a Casablanca. I think this will just be a very good fan. I really just like the look of it. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off. Do a spin down and then put it on reverse. And if you hear a little bit of a humming sound in the background, that's because the Infiniti's on. It's on low. This fan already is like in my top 10 / top 20 of my favorite fans that I have in my collection. It's just strange, like I have fans that are always like in the top 5, but they always change from time to time. Sometimes I like the one fan more than the other one, so it's a bit tricky to have like a top 10 favorites that always stay as favorites, because I keep getting more fans, so it does change from time to time. Spinner doesn't seem to be that long on it, since it's starting to slow down pretty quick. But it also doesn't seem like it got that much use out of it. When whoever wrote it seems to be in really good shape. Alright, let's go ahead and start off on low. Alright, let me go ahead and show off the white while it's on low and on reverse. I'd like to have one in Verde with the same light kit in Verde. I think that would be very nice to look at. Now her medium. Alright, let me go ahead and show with the white while it's on medium / reverse. Alright, now let's move it up to high, then I'll shut it off. Well, show on high, then light, then off. Alright, let me go ahead and shut it off. And that will be it for this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos to come.